my beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for December 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your monthly reading for December. I am doing this reading on the 4th of December, so I will take a peek into January for you, just so that you get the full benefit of 4 to 5 weeks of energy in the reading. Now, before I even start your reading, they're showing me an image of a snowflake in the water. So I will come to that image in a moment. I'm just going to go get all of your cards first, and then, whoa, I will address your energy, okay? How would you like to receive? Okay, thank you so much. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Oh, okay. 3 for 3. Okay, interesting. So now, just to let you know, December, of course, is all about reflection. It's about winding down the year, reflecting on the experiences you've had, where you've learned lessons and overcome struggles. But also we have the influence of Mars in retrograde. So it gives us an opportunity to set new targets for the year ahead, whilst at the same time recharging our batteries, okay? I'm definitely feeling, before I even start your reading, that you're feeling exhausted. So you will be recharging your batteries as you move through December into the new year. Now, of course, we have an influence from Jupiter, planet of good luck, good fortune, and expansion, and it is in the sign of Pisces. So that connects to dreams, goals, and wishes. So it should have us all feeling alignment with our hopes and our goals, and it actually helps us align with our true calling, our true north. Now, Jupiter in Pisces happens only every 12 years. So enjoy this benevolent energy that it brings throughout December, because when it moves away in December, at the end of December, it won't come back into fruition for another 12-year cycle. Also, we have on the 8th of December, we have a full moon in Gemini. Now, that actually brings rather unusual energy, because if you were to look at the alignment, how can I put that? I like to describe it as if you were taking a photograph of the full moon, it would be photobombing Mars. Let's put it that way, because it's almost directly placed in alignment. And because Mars is in retrograde and there's a lot of pressure, it can lead to potentially heated debates and arguments. But because Mars is in retrograde, it gives us an opportunity to activate or learn diplomacy in a situation. So there may be some people pushing your buttons during the first part of December, and you may feel a little bit more pressurized or sensitive than usual. But we do have a wonderful alignment between the Sun and Saturn just right after that, that brings much more harmonious energy. It brings us much more peaceful energy as well. Now, we leave the month, of course, on a super new moon in Capricorn, which encourages us to focus on the year ahead, set new intentions, or revamp or reimagine our goals to attract more abundance and more love and success into our lives by setting new targets for ourselves. And I can already see that you are ready for new, and you are ready for new targets as well. There it is, 10 of Wands. I was feeling that exhaustion from you before it even came up. We got a lot of aces here as well. So this is really great in terms of heading in a new direction. And you got the Hermit twice. So you're searching for inspiration. You're searching, really being philosophical about your journey. Now, before I grab your cards, just to let you know your influences, your 5th house is influencing you at the beginning of the month. So that is the pursuit of pleasure, the pursuit of fun, really wanting to be a bit more creative than usual. I mean, I feel like you've still got a lot of responsibilities that you're trying to take care of. You're trying to perhaps wind down projects or hit deadlines before you end the year, so that you can, really have a new start for the new year and not carry anything over to, really bog you down. Because if there's any baggage as well, if there's any personal development that you've been doing throughout the year, I feel like you're leaving the baggage at the door of 2023 and saying, it's not coming with me no more. I'm leaving it there. I'm moving into like a new portal of energy where you are freewheeling, taking leaps of faith, and opening yourself up to new adventures to see what 2023 has in store for you. Okay. Also, you may get a lot more invitations in the first part of the month, where you're invited out to events with either work or friends, friendship circles, social circles, or even community events. You may see that there are a lot of things happening that you really want to connect to. Go out and let your hair down. Also, you have the 12th house influencing you at the latter part of the month. And I want you to be aware that your 12th house makes you feel a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more like withdrawing. And you can definitely see the reflection of that in your cards with the Hermit. So you may take a step back or take a pause to rejuvenate your energy, but also focus on your goals. Really philosophically ask the bigger questions about your path. If you're on the right path, what's been holding you back, what fears you have, really addressing those and revitalizing your spirits, recharging your batteries to restart again. Because of course, then we come into your 1st house later on as we move into January. And that's all about the self, what you desire for yourself. So watch out for those influences as you move through the month. Now, we do have the protagonist energy, a wax seal. So some of you may be literally sealing the deal. I'm seeing an envelope in the water right now, and that indicates that there is some sort of invitation or something arriving in the mail that is official that you really have to deal with. Okay, now I feel like it gives you a lot to think about. Perhaps there's some major restructure going on in your December. You're thinking about your direction. You're thinking about new energy. So that correspondence, I would really check your mail. Okay, there's 3 or 4 signs that have got this indication in the energy to check your mail, the physical mail, because there may be something that you don't want to miss. It's good news. Whatever it is great news. So I just want you to be aware of that, to check your mail. Some of the collective in the signs that I've been reading for, they've actually come back and said, you know what, Baba, I checked my physical mail. And if you had not given me a nudge to do that, I would have missed out on a check for extra money that I was given, or but I had to fill in a form to get it, or there was some important news about some sort of legality, so it's important. I know everything's online these days, but there's something about physical mail that's coming through for you. Check your mail. So that's happening there. Now, I need to address this snowflake thing. There's an image here of a snowflake in the water. Now, snowflakes, they tend to represent you being original, and you're going to see that image of a snowflake. I know it is a season to see snowflake images everywhere, but they're showing it to me, so I have to give it to you. When you see that, it's a reminder of how unique you are, how confident you should be in your endeavors, and that you're crystallizing something. It's coming to life for you, and it's quite magical, whatever it is. Okay, so it could be you formulating an idea, or it could be it's attached to good news. So I do feel it's attached to good news. So look out for a snowflake. It's attached to good news. You'll see one in the next 4 to 5 weeks is what they're showing me. Now, let's get to the card. It says invitations. Well, there you go. Invitations, messages, a secret is shared, sealing a deal, conclusions are reached. So some of you may be thinking about setting up your own business, and you're going through the paperwork, trying to set something up, and it's been a long, hard slog, but you're getting there. So you may be setting things up right now to launch in the new year. Some of you may actually be offered a promotion or a raise in the month of December. There's a deal to elevate. So you may have contracts that you have to sign, or there's just new positions becoming available to you. Also, if you are trying to, they're just showing me in the water, someone haggling for a deal. You know, you can't just walk into a store and go, hey, you know, I know that thing that you want to purchase is a certain price. I'll give you a little bit less for it. Let's do a deal. Haggling is something that is very, doesn't happen often, right? But I feel like you're haggling and getting a better deal in the next 4 to 5 weeks on something. So look out for that. I mean, even this thing in the mail may have a wax seal on it. It could be even a message from a pen friend that you have, and for the month of December, they've gone that extra mile and put a wax seal on something. So I would look out for a wax seal. I mean, it could even be that some of you are graduating and you're getting some sort of certificate from something and there's a wax seal on it. So I feel like this is a really positive month of elevation, but lots of good messages coming your way. And I feel like you are closing out the year tying up loose ends. So I feel like you are busy doing at the beginning of the month, because look at that, you're bending over backwards to make everything work. So some of you may be like trying to adhere to your duties, your schedules, your working environment, but also run around searching for a gift for the holidays if you celebrate. And if you do not, you may be just trying to finish projects or hit deadlines before you close the year, so that you can look forward to the new year, new you. As you can see there, we've also got the card of strength. So I feel like you're making some major changes. There are some major shifts occurring and you are creating these changes. So I feel like you're having the courage to start something new, something that you love, or look for new opportunities. You're trying to transform your circumstances so that things become easier, okay? Now, this month with the Courage card, the Courage card is, of course, your strength. You have had a difficult year, is what they're showing me. And I feel in some areas you felt very, very stuck. Or you may have felt like there were moments of great things happening, but they didn't last long. Quick fixes. But you're looking for long-term security. You're looking for long-term stability as well. And you may be looking for long-term love, for example, as well. I'll get to the love in a moment. But the Courage card is a card of self-care. It is a card of self-love, self-respect, and value. So I feel if you've been struggling with something, I feel the month of December is to really, you know, set yourself new targets, find easier ways to do something that you've been trying to accomplish, and really put yourself first and value who you are. So you may be looking at areas that you exist in right now and whether you feel like you're valued in those circumstances. If you feel like you're a second thought to somebody, I feel like you're erasing those situations. I know everyone's got stuff on their mind, life happening, but if you are always there for a person and you feel like, you know, they're never there for you, you may be looking at those areas and think, okay, you know what? You give them the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, you're not putting as much effort into those situations because you feel that you're always giving. Same with work. If you're in a working environment or whatever it is you're working on, you may be looking at reevaluating the effort that you put into things and how strong you've been and how self-disciplined you've been, and whether you are receiving recognition or even appreciation for those things as well, or whether the rewards are worth the benefit of you putting your energy into it in the first place. Now, the Strength card indicates that you are gently influencing major changes in your life, okay? So I feel like also you're learning about leadership, or you're a natural born leader, but I feel like you're being flexible as well in your day-to-day dealings. The Strength card is a card of self-control. It's a card of composure. It's preparing yourself for the year ahead because you're so ready to step into 2023 and you're so done with 2022, okay? I feel like you've endured a lot because the Strength card is a card of overcoming difficulties, of enduring difficult circumstances in order to do something that you love or connect yourself to more peace, harmony, and a more enjoyable life. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands here and you are exhausted. You've bent over backwards in 2022 to try and make things better, or to try to make all the seeds that you've sown in your life bloom into something really great. And they are starting to flourish. Things are starting to be rewarding for you. I definitely get that your energy, your commitment to prosperity is paying off, but it's been difficult. It's been back-breakingly difficult. And you may have felt really burnt out as you're moving into December. I feel at the beginning of the month, you may even feel very overloaded with responsibility, trying to get everything done, trying to get everything finished. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to blow smoke up here, you know what. I know it's been difficult. And December, the energy in December is going to feel a little bit pressurized at the beginning. But as you move through the month, I definitely see winding down and strategizing for the new year as you recharge your batteries, okay? Also, the Ten of Wands indicates your stress levels. I feel like you're going to try and manage your stress levels in a more efficient way. We've all got stresses. We've all got, you know, moments of feeling pressure, but I feel like in December you're going to really look at self-care routines of how to minimize stress. And I definitely see you looking at areas in your life and asking the question, can I change the circumstances physically that are making me anxious right now or making me feel pressured? And if the answer is no, then I feel like you're letting it go, lifting that weight off your shoulders, because I do feel like there's a breath of fresh air occurring in your December that releases a lot of pressure. And if there is something you can physically change about your circumstances, I feel like you're actually taking the initiative to do that so that it no longer holds power over you, okay? Now, also with the Ten of Wands, this indicates how strong you have been over the year and how you've tackled a lot of difficult situations. And with the Ten of Wands, it indicates that you're burning away or you're releasing excess. You're leaving the year with that baggage left in 2022, whatever that baggage is. Also, I feel like, you know, you're starting to look at where you may overcommit yourself in your life and leave no time for you. So I feel like you're trying to time manage yourself better so that you have more time for you and for self-reflection. It's not an egotistical thing. I feel like you're, with the Hermit card twice, I feel like you're taking some time for you to step back and reflect and also power up, because you need that. You may have some Gemini placements, because I'm really feeling this energy of running on empty, and that's literally what I called the Gemini reading. So if you got placements in Gemini, it is another air sign, so I feel perhaps air elements have been feeling really exhausted recently and so ready for change. The Ten of Wands also indicates that you are burning away or clearing the way for new beginnings. Okay, it indicates that whatever you've been struggling with, you're about to set down your load and accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. So I feel like success is just within reach. And success looks differently for everybody, but whatever goal, or whatever it is you've been working hard to achieve, whether it's a personal development experience, or whether it is something related to your career, or whether it is in terms of love or relationships, I feel like you're about to accomplish that, but it has been a struggle to get there in the first place. We got the Ace of Cups, so I feel like you are, well, at grassroots, the Ace of Cups is loving yourself. We all start with the cup of love for ourselves first. So I feel like you're being really compassionate with yourself. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to not be so hard on yourself, shall we say, or be so critical of yourself as you move into the new year. Because I feel like there has been a lot of difficulties, and sometimes you may have been very critical of yourself. Ace of Cups is, you trying to transform your life. As you can see, all those butterflies, they represent transformation. And as you can see, there's lots of ways you could transform your circumstances, but there's one that's caught your eye. So I really get this energy of you using your intuition to transform the way that you do something. Some of you may be setting up a new business, for example. You're doing something that you really love, or you're looking at all the possibilities available to you because you put your whole heart and soul into everything that you do. And when you get an Ace of Cups, this is about bringing your dreams into being. The universe offering you an opportunity to transform your circumstances and allow a more peaceful, more harmonious lifestyle to formulate for you, shall we say. Strange words that I'm being given, formulate. So perhaps you're formulating a plan, or perhaps you're setting something up that's new, or you're just ready for new. When you get Ace of Cups, this is the universe offering something that you will love, offering you an opportunity to either do something you love. It could be a dream job, for example, that's coming on in, or it could be love itself if you're looking for love. But December, it's like you're looking to only connect yourself to things that your heart desires. This is a card which is like you're in your emotions, you're feeling sensitive, and you're attracting what's in your heart. It could be, even though it's cups, it can relate to, you know, you setting emotional care boundaries or healthier self-care routines. It could also be, you know, even though it's cups, it could be lots of mental activity where you're visualizing what you truly desire in terms of a goal or an opportunity, and you're connecting your emotions in the frequency of that thing. You know, they're showing me a picture of Einstein. Sometimes they do this in the reading. They keep coming back to like Einstein or Tesla, or people who used or became aware of frequency. They use like the law of attraction, or they used the law of frequency to order whatever it is they desired. So for example, anything that they wanted, they had a thought. It all starts with a thought. Thoughts become things, but you have to attach a feeling to those things in order to make them come alive. It's like you're formulating a plan and you need all the ingredients. So the vision is the first thing. You've thought of something that you want. Then you visualize yourself having it, and you feel what it feels like to have that thing. You're raising your vibrations and you're attracting it. It's like by seeing it, it starts to formulate on the physical plane. So I feel like a lot of you are thinking about next year, stepping into the portal of next year and having, you know, better luck, better opportunity, because I feel like you've got better luck, and everything is changing though. I feel like you're making radical changes and you are creating the changes in your life, okay? And I feel like you're attracting a lot more benevolent energy. Now, some of you have, if you're looking for love, I feel like there is new love on the horizon. There's a soulmate here, and we will get that. We will get into that at the end. Sorry, got an itchy chest there. And I feel like you meet someone by surprise in the month of December. There's a lot of potential for you to meet somebody out of the blue, and it's something you're invited to. So there's going to be a lot of invitations, some that you may feel like not going to. I want you to be aware that there's an invitation in particular. They're showing me 2 hearts in the water. If you're looking for love, you will meet that person at this place where you're invited to, okay? So look out for that. But if you already are in a relationship and there's been a lot of difficulty within that relationship, a lot of pressure within that relationship, or even anxiety regarding finances, I definitely see that you overcome those struggles. And I feel that there's a potential to really grow within the union, but you may actually find a wonderful independence and strength as you unite together in a stronger bond. Okay, so if you've had difficulty in your relationship, I definitely get this sense of reaching for healing and understanding and coming together and being a stronger unit than ever before. Now, for some of you, I see that you're trying to open yourself up to new opportunity. So you may have already put your resume out there, or you're looking for new opportunity around you. I definitely get a lot of offers being given to you. I feel like there's 2 in particular that come your way. One is a quick fix, or one is like a, how can I put that? Yeah, I guess it says here convenience. There's a word convenience there. One is convenient. It may be closer to home. It may be the right amount of money for you to be like comfortable, that sort of thing. But I feel like there's another opportunity for you to do something that you love. It's like a dream opportunity. It may require you either being relocating or traveling a little bit further afield. It brings more money. It brings more reward. So you may have something to think about in the month of December as to which opportunity you take. If you've already gone for some job interviews and you haven't heard anything, you will hear something before December is out, okay? And it's something to celebrate. I want you to be aware there's a contract or proposal being offered to you in December, okay? But you probably won't start it until the year ahead. 2023. Now, also, I get a lot of you thinking about setting up your own business or trying to find a second stream of income that brings in more money. It'll be very lucrative, something you're very creative at, something you're really good at. I feel it helps you elevate, but these may be thoughts that are formulating and you get really started on it in the new year. If you're already an entrepreneur, I definitely see you attracting more clients coming on in, but by the end of the month you need a break. Okay, so take some time to recharge your batteries. Now also I see that a lot of you are going to try and revamp your diet. We got the card of the burger there. Okay, so I mean, this is a month where it's potential to overindulge when it comes to food, but I actually see that you are not satisfied with eating habits that perhaps you've had for the last couple of weeks, and I feel like you will restructure the way that you eat, bringing more healthier eating patterns, healthier sleeping patterns, exercise routines, because I feel like you're really hot on self-care this month. So it says here, wanting convenience, feeling unsatisfied, unhealthy habits, unhealthy eating. So I get this energy of you looking at areas where you feel you're not fulfilled. And that's just across the board, whether it's unfulfilled in friendships, relationships, working environments. I feel like you're striving for things that make you feel like you've got high energy, or makes you feel like you're adding value to a situation, where you feel like you're accomplishing things and you're feeding your mind, body, and soul with good things. I mean, we all from time to time eat badly or have food that perhaps isn't great for us but tastes amazing. So, but I just see you having these thought processes of almost starting, you know, when people start new year, they have like a new diet, new targets and things like that. I feel like you're starting this in December. It's like you're like, you know what, this year I'm not going to overindulge in really rich food. I just get this energy of you really thinking about those things way ahead. So I feel like you're focusing on things that are just not fulfilling you or not satisfying you. And if you feel like you're working really hard in a certain environment and you're not being paid the amount of money you feel like you deserve and desire, I feel like you are taking your skills and your talent elsewhere. Same with relationships. I feel like you're looking across the board in your life to really revamp and restructure the way things are going. I mean, you've even got a tower here and a wheel of fortune. So you're really turning things around for the better is what I'm seeing. Now, we've got the devil card. So with the burger, that's again, that connects to living life of excess. I would say what I'm seeing here is, like, if you've been struggling with finances, I feel like you're being a little bit more clever, cutting excess purchases out, and I feel like you're really trying to you're trying not to obsess over money. I know that inflation's going up and, you know, price of living's going up and all of those things, and you're trying not to obsess, but I feel like you're actually building a structure financially that puts you in a really good position to save a little bit more money at the end of the month. I mean, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, so I definitely feel like you could be starting something new that brings in the potential for a lot of money long term. But the Devil card in this position is actually a really positive card. It means 2022, you came up against a lot of brick walls. You know, you may have started a lot of new things and you felt like they didn't go anywhere, or you felt that you were stuck in a bit of a rut. You're detaching yourself from those things that have left you feeling vulnerable or left you feeling helpless in a situation, and you're liberating yourself, because it's like I got it in the reverse. So, I mean, some of you may also have been dealing with a Capricorn who was coming in and out of your life and was, you know, it presented a quick fix for you, but you're done with that. I feel like you are deciding to cut out things that are not healthy for you. That's all across the board. Now, there is a liberation here. I just get like major freedom as you move into the new year, and you're recharged, re-energized, and ready for new path, new you, new everything. We've got an Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel as you move throughout the month, you may be worried about going into debt or stressing about finances, but I feel as you move throughout the month, things get easier financially for you. Also, Ace of Pentacles indicates there's either some sort of bonus or gift being offered that may be financial in nature. this is a card of financial gain. So I definitely see that there is success or something you're working on, you've already sown the seeds of, and whilst it's been really difficult for you to get to where you want to go, it's going to start paying off financially. So for example, if some of you started a channel on a social media platform last year and you've been really nourishing it and trying to work away at it, and it's been a struggle, it's been hard work, you're going to start seeing things pick up. You're going to start seeing like the rewards for your hard labor. So I definitely get your commitment to your prosperity is starting to see tangible success. You're going to see evidence of all your hard work paying off, and it will be financial reward in nature. Okay, some of you may be taking on a new project or starting something new that has the potential to be really big, and you may have felt it's been difficult to get it off the ground. But I get this energy of once you seal the deal, there's no going back, and you're going to thank yourself for starting this thing in the first place. So whether it's a second stream of income or a side hustle, whatever it is, there is opportunity headed towards you in a really big way. Page of Cups, something being offered to you, news of something that you're going to grab with both hands. So I feel that you may be offered a bonus and it's financial in reward. And I feel like it's something that you have been hoping for a long time. Page of Cups is something you're going to be enthusiastic about. Also, I get that if you are looking for love, you're going to be talking to somebody new, and this is something that starts off of a flirtation, and it's almost like you start to dream of a life with this person, and there's investment, solid investment in this loving relationship. It goes somewhere, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. But Page of Cups is to follow your heart, follow your dreams. It's the catalyst for change. So pages, they bring news. So I feel like there's some really good news that comes your way that helps change everything and helps you turn a difficult situation into something that is reciprocal, something that is balanced, and something that brings, it makes you feel like you're on your true purpose path. So I feel like something is being offered to you in the month of December. Now this could be a raise, it could be a promotion, it could even be, you know, a new opportunity pops into your email box, or someone tells you about an opportunity that you feel is perfect for you, and you go out there, you charge ahead with confidence, and you get it. Whatever it is, it's really beneficial, okay? I also feel like someone, let me just pull a quick card on that. I just want to clarify the energy. I get this energy of someone who has been drinking is how I'm getting it. Someone who has been drinking or under the influence of something tells you they have feelings for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card on that. I mean, this could be someone you work with. Five of Swords, the Devil card. Yeah, someone, the artist, they've been dreaming about you, whoever this person is. This may be someone who tries to push your buttons. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Swords is a card of this person tends to sometimes overthink things, and you know, it's like they need the courage of alcohol or substances to express how they feel. I mean, this person is not in healthy energy right now. I just want you to be aware of that. But I feel like they've been dreaming about you, and Wheel of Fortune indicates as well that this person's going to find the right time to disclose their feelings for you. So I've got that coming through. They may text you, they may tell you if it's like an event that you're at, but this person, I feel like they need Dutch courage, as it were, to tell you. Also, with these cards, I'm getting an energy that something you've been obsessing about for a while, that you've been dreaming about for a while, you felt like it's not showing up for you. Well, the end of December shows that it's going to turn around. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice. So there's synchronicity happening in your reading. So you're going to see a lot of like meaningful numbers, meaningful coincidences. They're showing me that 33 is a number that's important for you. And also they're showing me, so they just showed me an image. I'm really trying to, okay, they showed me a box that has a lock and a key and it's opening. So again, this could be a month of secrets being revealed or truth coming to light. I feel like that's more connected to somebody who has feelings for you. So watch out for that. I mean, some of you may be even gifted a box that has a lock and a key. It's very ornate. It's very ornamental. It looks really pretty. So I'm going to leave that there because I feel like that's very, very precise. Okay. I'm not really sure how to decode that. Why does this keep coming? This kept drawing my attention. So it was on the top of the deck. It says, gossip, rumors, insincere friends, interference, your secrets are not safe. Secrets coming to light. So maybe they're connected. So be careful with who you tell your moves to. You know, I feel like moving towards your goals and dreams in silence may be important during the month of December. I don't feel like this is a card for you, but I felt like it was relevant to the box. And it says, your secrets are not safe. Something, secrets, I even said secrets coming to light before I picked up the card. So I was feeling that energy. So watch out for that. Someone may, you know, there may be an indiscretion where someone that you've told something to, they blurt it out by accident or maybe even on purpose, but watch out for that. Now, I am getting a little bit of energy where it's coming back to food again. So if you are intolerant to something, you may be restructuring the way that you eat because it has a health benefit. So if you've got, like, for example, like you've been given the warning signs for things like diabetes or sugar intake or something like that, I feel like you're heeding the warning signs and you're restructuring the way that you eat for health benefit or health purposes. I don't see anything negative happening here for you, but I feel like you're listening to the body. I feel like you're listening to your body, even if it's like you're intolerant to dairy because it brings you out in a rash or it makes you feel breathless or whatever it is. I feel like you're really listening to your body and you're implementing better eating habits and you're cutting out foods that are no longer feeling good for your body. It keeps coming up, so I have to mention it. Now, the Chariot card with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like 2022 has made you feel very exhausted. You may have struggled a lot with direction and asking bigger questions. You may be asking, you know, all the effort that you're putting in, will it pay off? The answer is yes. Okay, I definitely see a breakthrough for you as we move throughout December into January, and I feel like you get moving. I'm getting really positive energy, and then I'm getting like this little nugget of negativity in the corner. I'll come to that in a moment. The Chariot card indicates you are dedicated towards your direction and you are going to be successful. Okay, you're making progress. So I definitely see that you're going to reflect on the year that you've had, and although it has been difficult, you will see that things are improving and that you are making progress. So you leave on the year on a high. But I would say if you've got a car, I would say there may be something that you need to fix with the car. I don't feel like it's a really negative thing, but it may cost you money. Okay, so it may be an unexpected expense, okay, on the car. So you may have a little bit of car trouble. So, I mean, it may be like a tail light or maybe a light or something like that. That's what they're showing me right now. Doesn't have to be that, but they're just showing me there may be a little bit of car trouble. You may have to fork out a little bit of money that you didn't expect to have to fork out. So just watch out for that, okay? Nobody likes to hear that, but it's coming through and I have to give it to you. So I'm really sorry about that. Now we do have feather, swords, and chess as an outcome. I mean, just to let you know, there is progress and there is more finances available to you. I feel like you're going to be very clever with your finances, and I feel although you may have been stressing about things, I feel like you put yourself in a really good position to cut back in areas where you feel like it's not necessary, and I feel like you put yourself in a really good position, both in terms of your career and in terms of your finances. In terms of personal development, I feel like, as I said, you're leaving a lot of BS at the door of 2023 and you're not taking it with you. There's a breath of fresh air here for you, and I feel like you have been guided to this position to release things that have been not working for you and do a lot of healing over the month of December. I feel like actually 2022 has been a period of healing for you, and it's been difficult in order to release or process those emotions, but I feel like you're going to move into the new year with a lot lighter energy. Now we do have the feather. It says ascension, presence of an angel, connected to a higher realm, signs from angels. Now, I've already given you one of the signs that you're going to see, which is a snowflake. You're going to see that it indicates major change, but also success. And success, of course, looks differently for everybody, but look out for a lot of feathers. You know what? I also see, this is so weird because I don't expect to see a chess piece on the floor, but they're showing me a chess piece on the floor. So some of you may find a chess piece walking down the sidewalk, or in your workplace. I mean, you're going to find a chess piece that is out of place somewhere. It could even be that you go into a bar or a restaurant and there's just one little piece, chess piece on the table. You're like, that's weird. Why is that there? They just showed me a chess piece that is out of place somewhere. So look out for that. It is a sign from your guides that things are getting better, that you are making progress, and the struggle is going to get easier, okay? Now we've also got the Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords, or the sword rather, it says double-edged sword, cutting out injustice, conflict, and aggression, and there is a breakthrough. So again, they're showing me that there is progress. Improvements are occurring for you as you move throughout the month of December. But whenever you get two swords, it can mean that there's a little bit of pressure or an argument with somebody, but it gets resolved. But Two of Swords literally means you're about to discover something new, or you're on the precipice of something big and new, and you need your intuition in order to take you to that next step, shall we say. Because you've got two aces here, I feel like you are ready for a new adventure, and you're challenging yourself in a really good way to make new things happen for yourself. So if you felt that 2022 was a year where you worked really hard and you didn't enjoy yourself as much as you had hoped, you may actually put yourself on a course of learning new skills in order to either moonlight into another career, or have as a side hustle, or to even embrace something new, or even take up new hobbies, or try something new that you've always wanted to do, like, I don't know, skydiving, or pottery, or archery, or something that really excites you, so that you bring a little bit more fun into your life. If some of you have been working really hard and you've been feeling really lonely and isolated, you may actually join a new group doing something that you love for you, but at the same time you find your soul tribe, and there's a lot more exciting energy, and you build a friendship circle from there. So whenever you are discovering new lands or new ways to do things, it can feel like you're at a bit of a crossroads where you're feeling a little bit stuck. And they want me to show you the Two of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Let me see that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide me to the Two of Swords? Thank you so much. Okay. You may want to fast forward this bit while I'm looking for this Two of Swords. To tell me at the beginning. Oh, they're right. It is at the beginning. Okay. So just close that off. Two of Swords, as you can see. Two of Swords is a card of stagnation or stalemate, uncertainty, trying to consider your options before you make a move. And it's about really tapping into your intuition before you make a decision. There's no need to rush. The perfect answer will come to you when you take moments of silence, when you withdraw. And that's why you've got those two Hermit energies of recharging your batteries at the end of the month to really get clear on the next journey, or the next step on your journey. As you can see, there's new lands in the distance there. And I feel like you're about to discover something new that really helps you in the month of December to make progress in 2023. Okay, so I feel like new ideas, new experiences are opening up for you in the new year, and I feel like you hit the ground running and you're really excited to move forward. Also, if someone has been dishonest with you, or someone has if there's been anything hidden from you, I feel like it comes to light, and I feel like you cut out injustice. You cut out people who are taking advantage of your energy, or being energy vampires, or who are taking your kindness for weakness, because I mean, these two cards, like kindness for weakness, not at all. You are stronger than most, my beautiful Aquarians. But I feel like you're cutting out those injustices in your life to build a fair future for yourself. Now, we've got the Hermit energy, so that's taking a step back to recharge your batteries, but also to go inwards for answers. Very philosophical time for you. The Hermit energy, some of you may be thinking about setting up your own business, because this can be a card of going solo. So you may be starting new projects, or knuckling down to plan ahead to start something new for yourself, become an entrepreneur. Or if you are an entrepreneur, you may have felt that you've been very isolated or working really hard on your own, and you're just burnt out and you need to recharge. That happens for all of you, okay? At the end of the month, you need to recharge your batteries. But it's like finding the light in a long, dark tunnel. And I feel like you are looking at 2022 as that long, dark tunnel, and you're reaching for 2023. I feel like it's much more positive. You're reaching for inspiration, new ideas, and I get this energy of you almost searching for yourself. Because as you can see, that figure is searching or reaching for the star. In Aquarius, you are the star. The star is represented by your sign. So I feel like you're going inwards to really check in with yourself and ask, am I on the right path? Do I enjoy what I'm doing? Am I really making a mark? Am I really feeling the vibes that I'm reaching for my true north? And if the answer is no, I feel like you're making the adjustments you need right now in December to make progress in 2023. So I feel like you're almost coming back to yourself, coming back to your center, because you've been so busy. I feel like you haven't had time to even think about you over the 2022 period, okay? So I feel like you are, gathering new ideas and formulating a plan that actually helps you on your journey to get going. Because look at that. The Chariot card is like being ready to take the next step of the journey. And you may have struggled with some obstacles, but you're overcoming those challenges and you're ready to hit the ground running. And as you can see here, we've got the road ahead. So I feel like you're ready to go, and now it's about seeing clearly what's the next step on the road ahead, because you're ready for it. You are so ready for it. We've also got the Tower. Now, what's really interesting, when we got the Devil card on the major arcanas, the Devil card comes before the Tower. The Devil card indicates feeling stuck. So some of your 2022, you may have felt really, really stuck, or you may be feeling really stuck right now, unmotivated and feeling low energy. But the Tower the Tower comes next. And this is a card of liberating yourself. Okay, so I feel that this is a very positive energy of liberation, of, you may have felt like you're going round and round in circles, or you may even be looking back at the year and looking at areas where you felt that you've wasted your time or felt very scattered in your energy and just felt unfulfilled. You're changing things up so that you can actually add more value to your life, but also so that you don't go round and round in circles. You want to liberate yourself and take a leap of faith. You want something new. So if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. And if that's not rewarding for you right now, I feel like you're making major changes to make things happen so that you feel a little bit more productive, or like you're enjoying life a little bit more. Because I feel like this year, 2022, has been about the struggle. And you may have felt like you're not making as much progress as you'd hoped. And 2023 brings a lot more positive vibrational energy for you. As you can see, the Tower is like, it's time for change. Okay, so now the Tower card can also be a major revamp or a major restructure. So some of you, if you work for a company, you may find that there is restructure going on there. Could also be that you've gone through a lot of difficult experiences and you're rebuilding as you move into the new year, and there's a much more positive energy on that. If you felt, just before you came to this reading, if you felt like the rug has been pulled from underneath you, or if you've gone through some sort of struggle or shock recently, I feel like that this eventually turns in your favor, or I feel like it gives you an opportunity to change things and head in a more positive direction. So let me just clarify what that Tower means for you, because the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, if you know my readings, they tend to show up together, and it means restructure or surprise that has benefit. Okay, Ten of Swords, something is done, something is over, something has been painful, the struggle has been real, and you're ready for new. Five of Pentacles, you found that there's been a lot of difficulty. If you came to this reading and you've lost your job, for example, there is an opportunity headed your way. things get better. So I just want you to be aware of that. The Hierophant, learning a lesson, and the Magician, taking control, being more focused on what you do want. So I feel like you're learning to turn pain to gain is what I basically see here. And anything that has been negative for you, I feel like you're chalking it up to experience, you're learning from it, and you're turning your circumstances around. You're getting back up again. Okay? And I feel like you're having faith that whatever it is you're manifesting, you're turning it into reality. So I definitely see it being a positive experience long term for you. Like they're giving me an example they're showing me something from my life. So for example, I worked in an environment that was very, very toxic. And because you got the Devil card there, it may mean that, you know, you're working in an environment that is very, very toxic. It pays okay, but you deserve better. And I worked in an environment like that for many, many years. And everybody used to say, it's making you, you know, really sick, or it's making you feel low vibe, you're always cranky, you should leave that space. And I thought, well, it pays really well, and it's an opportunity for me to look after my family and pay my bills, and I'm scared to go elsewhere. And I was not making a decision. And when you've got the Two of Swords energy, which is stalemate, sometimes the universe comes along and nudges you off the fence and makes you make a decision. So, you know, eventually I lost that job. And I was forced to leave that job. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wish I'd done it before, but at the time I was scared. At the time I was worried. So I feel basically you need to make some changes in your life, or you're thinking about making changes for your life. And at the time they may feel uncomfortable. At the time you may feel like you don't know whether you're headed in the right direction, but your future self will thank you for this moment. The restructuring that you're making right now, it brings such positive, auspicious energy into your life. The Wheel of Fortune, towards the end of the month, a lot of good luck, okay? Things work out perfectly for you. I feel like there's a lucky break. This, to me, tells me something you've been working really hard towards or focused on brings a lucky break. Okay, a lot of benevolent energy. And the Wheel of Fortune indicates that your hard work is paying off and things take like a full 360. It's almost like the beginning of the month, you would never have guessed it, but by the end of the month, things just feel a lot better, and you can start to see reward and prosperity showing up for you. Things get easier. Now, Two of Cups, at grassroots, the Two of Cups is the law of attraction. What your heart desires, you're attracting it, okay? So it's like, think about what you love. Now you're attracting it. So with that card and the Wheel of Fortune, it indicates that you're attracting what you truly desire. There is a union between the two, and it's starting to show up in your world. For some of you, if you're looking for a new opportunity, I feel like you will get a contract, or there is a proposal that is offered to you and you grab it with both hands, and it's something that you love doing. If you're looking for love, you're meeting a soulmate, or there's a potential here to have something grow into a wonderful, loving romance. And if you're in a relationship already, I feel like you are deepening your bond with that person. Things are coming together for you, okay? And in a much more harmonious way. This card basically means you're exploring what your options are, and everything is coming together in harmony, you know, the way that you're hoping for. So I feel like there's a very, very positive energy. Now, the Hermit does indicate you need some time to recharge your batteries. You may be running on empty. Also, the Hermit, if there's been any opportunities that you feel have passed by you, they're indicating there's something better coming your way. The ships, they represent the journey, and I feel like you're ready for a new adventure. You're ready for something more rewarding, more exciting, and it's like you're saying 2022 is already set sail for you. It's already gone. You want to close that door to 2022, and you're so ready for 2023. Also, the Hermit card is a card of, you may be invited to some things, maybe even family events, or places where you get invitations to going out with friends and things like that, spending time in really good company. But once you've done that, I feel like you need to step back and recharge your batteries. Being in the company of other people is wonderful, but I feel sometimes you also need some downtime from that as well. So you may seek respite from going out, having fun, invitations, and the busyness of December. By the end of it, you're like, you know what, I need to withdraw, to recharge. So I definitely get that. And you're being a lot more insular. So what do you call that? An ambivert? Okay, so I feel like you're going to be fluctuating between being a real extrovert and then an introvert at the end of the month. So it's like that ambivert energy that I'm picking up. We've also got the chess. Now it's really interesting. They've left this for last. I'm not sure why. Normally I would actually go through all of them, but it's like being strategic, thinking it through, the power of the mind, and the battle is unfolding. So I feel like you're ready to tackle the new year head on, and you're strategizing for the year ahead. So maybe this is the card that is meant to be left at the end, because I feel like now you're really, cooking up some ideas that you want to accomplish in the new year, things that you want to be new ways of doing things, new ways of tackling whatever it is you want to accomplish. So I feel like you're setting things in motion. And I really feel like a chess piece, you're going to see a chess piece out of place somewhere. And it's an indication that whatever it is you're thinking about, you're attracting it into your physical plane. Okay, let me just pull some cards on that. I feel like you're setting yourself up for some really great things in 2023. The Fool card, new starts. That's it. Reaching your full potential, having fun, but ready for new. You're strategizing new. You're on the precipice of new energy. And there's an umbrella there as well, which indicates protection. The universe has got your back as you head towards your happiness. 9 of Wands, yes, it has been a struggle, but you're not giving up on your goals and dreams. You may be reimagining how to get there in an easier way. 9 of Wands is like the struggle will be worth it. You're nearly accomplishing whatever it is you set out to do. But it is a card of reevaluation. The Well, a wish coming true, and the 2 of Cups, you aligning yourself with your heart's desire. So, I mean, they're showing me the exact same thing. You're ready for a new start. The struggle has been real. You're not giving up on the battle. You're just recharging your batteries, okay? You're reevaluating circumstances. You're just taking a breather before you move on to the next stage. The Well indicates you are visualizing what you truly want. A wish is being delivered to you. You're going to get your wish. And the 2 of Wands is you're aligning yourself with your heart's desire and you're attracting it into your world. So, I mean, some of you, if you found the dating game difficult, now is your time to meet a relationship that has potential. You may be that wounded warrior. Don't give up on love. You are attracting what you desire at this time. Same with working environments. If you found it difficult, I feel like whatever you step into next is going to be very rewarding. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They want 3 in this position, so I'll give it. Okay, so we've got shell. So that is about listening to your intuition, but you could be reverting into your own shell to really visualize what's to come next, strategize, or even just listen to your heart to see what it says, to really internalize and hear what the next step is for you on your soul path. It says here, certain matters in this situation are not being communicated, hidden, aloof, and deserted. Now, number 27 is the Hermit energy. So again, as I said, I feel like you're recharging your batteries. But with that box that they showed me, I feel like something is being revealed or a secret is coming to light. And they're indicating here something that perhaps is not being communicated to you right now. It will come to light. It will all get out in the open. Okay, as we see here, we've got air. It says new ideas can be formulated freely when the intellect meets discussion. Logical, curious, and social. So what I am getting is something that has not been communicated to you. Either it could be a bonus, a raise, or an opportunity to have a promotion. It all comes to light. It doesn't have to be a negative thing that's being kept from you. It could be a positive thing. But I feel new ideas bring a breath of fresh air to your new year and make you feel light. As I said, by the end of the year, you're feeling lighter than the beginning of the month. And we've also got finances, things starting to grow. It says prosperity, windfall, abundance. You will reap the rewards of something you've been working towards and patiently waiting on. Your perseverance will pay off. So very, very positive end to the year. Things do get better for next year, though. I do see that. Now, I've only taken a peek into January, February, and March, and I feel like that is a much more positive energy for all of us. But there is changes around about March due to planetary alignments, okay? So I will do a yearly read for you all in the next couple of weeks, so watch out for that. But I do see things looking better for the first 2 months of the year. Now we have a key, so I feel like new doors are unlocking for you, but it's got a fleur-de-lis there as a symbol of change, of restructure, and of your plans coming to fruition. Also, it's got a heart there as well, so it's leading with your heart. They're not giving me anything more with that, so which is unusual. Normally they give me a little bit more than that, but they're not. I mean, it could be like the key to your heart. You need to listen to your heart, lead with your heart. It will unlock a lot of answers for you. So please take it as it resonates. I'll always be honest. If I can't get anything more, I'm not getting any more images or decoding anything more, I'll just tell you. That's it. So I have to give you what I'm getting. I'm not just going to make stuff up for you. So that key may be relevant to you in some way. I'll give you a look at it again. Perhaps it's something that you may see in the next 4 to 5 weeks. But I actually feel like the snowflake and the chess piece, they're things to look out for in the next 4 to 5 weeks. It signals change and prosperity. So watch out for that, okay? I'll leave it there. I hope something does resonate in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.